She started smoking pot when she was about 12 or 13 in middle school and at school. So she was getting it at school.
I was under the influence of ecstasy, and so they got me with methamphetamine charges. I was 16.
If I walked to school on campus on Monday, it would probably take me 10 minutes to get drugs.
Probably about 70% or 60% of kids at my high school do drugs. Alcohol is, it's everywhere. People put in water bottles.
Cocaine, crack, marijuana.
She was also taking medicine for ADHD at the time, and what I didn't know is that she was taking it to school and selling it.
Kids buy prescription pills at school, like Xanax, Oxycontin, everything, benzos, whatever you want.
Well, kids are more doing heroin now. I know a lot of kids that have been shooting up and stuff like that. That's kind of the new popular thing to do.
Friends from school, people around Poway. Just once you know one person, it's not that hard.
Canyons, usually parks.
The skate parks and stuff, a lot of kids deal drugs there.
You can get it at your house. Most people deliver.
At school, a lot of kids go into the bathroom and sell drugs a lot of the time, or they just do it at lunch because people don't really notice it.
It's so accessible, it's so around you that it's almost hard not to fall into that trap.
They'll just put it in someone's backpack and the other person will give them money. It's pretty simple. Kids steal it from their parents, or they just, when they start dealing, they get a lot more money over the period of time.
My parents would give me 10 bucks for lunch every day. I'd save up till I had 50 bucks at the end of the week, and then I'd buy whatever type of drug I wanted.
They'll get suspended, but afterwards, they get a slap on the hand and then they're let go and they're right back in the flow.
They'll get caught and they'll be like, oh my God, this sucks. And then they'll go through the consequences and they'll their way through it, and they'll be right back in it and be like, I got caught and nothing happened.
Yeah, I know a lot of parents that allow their kids to party at the house on the weekends.
They'll even provide the alcohol at times. It's pretty common.
I know a bunch of parents that smoke with their kids.
They just think it's not that big of a deal, but they don't realize that their kids are doing a lot more drugs than just alcohol or just a little bit of pot every once in a while, that it becomes a more daily thing, or they're doing more hardcore drugs than that.
They really knew once I was using every day, but they didn't really bring it up because it was they felt awkward, I guess.
Well, you feel completely in denial, no, my kid couldn't be doing this.
I was raised by good parents, good role models. I still sought my own direction. People a lot of times don't get the help they need because they feel like they want to keep it underground. Most kids know it's wrong to do drugs, but they do it anyways, just because it's there.
I knew how to smoke weed, I knew how to get it, I knew how to hide it, and that's what I was good at.
But no one really realizes how much goes on now. It's become a lot more than parents have thought it would ever become.
Take these things seriously. It can be your kid, definitely.